All right, we're back with another birthday month celebrations video. I've already talked about my favorite good guy gone bad, Clark Kent. Now it's time to talk about my favorite bad girl turned good, Regina the Evil Queen from Once Upon a Time. She was the author, so to speak, of the destructive curse on Storybrooke. She was supposed to be the only one who remembered what happened before the curse. But eventually she discovered that Rumpelstiltskin still remembered. And he was the one who arranged her adoption of his grandchild.
Your finding Henry wasn't an accident, was it?
Whatever do you mean?
Where did you get him?
I can't remember if he knew that Henry was his grandchild when he did it, but he definitely knew that he was Snow White's grandchild. Regina was the original big bad of Once Upon a Time. But eventually she starts down a slow road to redemption. It starts after Henry somehow gets the sleeping curse that she meant for someone else.
Henry, can you hear me? Come on, Henry, wake up, please! Come on, you can do it! Ma'am, no, I am not going anywhere! That apple turned over you gave me, he ate it! What? It was meant for you! It's true, isn't it? What are you talking about? It's true, isn't it? All of it. Yes.
And the curse is broken by Emma, his biological mother, because there's no love truer than a mother's love.
I love you, Henry. You saved me. You did it.
But then Emma and Snow White are catapulted into the Enchanted Forest, where they're originally from, while Prince Charming and Henry were still in Storybrooke together. Regina had started seeing a therapist and gave up Henry in order to prove that she was worthy of being his mother. And thus began a long line of storylines that seemed to tempt and test Regina. After Snow White and Emma made it back to Storybrooke, somehow Henry is lured to Neverland, where he stays with Peter Pan, aka his great-grandfather. So, in trying to refresh my drink,
What did I do again?
I went on the Once Upon a Time subreddit and found a post that attempted to trace Henry's family tree. Y'all, it was so conflicting and confusing. So many people were related to Henry in multiple ways because he had his biological parents plus his adopted parent. And they even threw in an adopted step-parent. Their parameters being not just married couples, but couples who were in love or had true love, whatever. But yeah, Peter Pan was trying to keep Henry and make him a lost boy. And Regina had to team up with Emma and everyone else in order to save Henry.
Then David can never leave the island.
Mary Margaret, that doesn't matter. I've already made peace with that. What matters is Henry. How much time do we have?
Maybe an hour before the preservation spell wears off.
If he's airborne, he could be anywhere on the island.
Her reward, someone, I can't remember who, told her she was going to experience true love again. Because I think she was in love with someone before, but a young Snow White snitched on her because Regina was supposed to marry Snow's daddy.
By my mother, Princess Ava, she told a secret. Just like I did.
She was like 12 and didn't realize what she was doing. But Regina decided to hold a grudge against her, and thus the events that led to the plot of Once Upon a Time happened.
Well, at least we know, you and me, our history, more complicated than we thought.
Well, we can never know our past completely. If we had, I probably wouldn't have spent so much time trying to kill you.
So Regina had to give up her actual heart to save Henry. Then turn around and fight the Wicked Witch of the West, aka her half-sister. I told you that family tree was wild. She defeats the Wicked Witch and is rewarded with true love, with Robin Hood. But Emma is the star of the show, not Regina. So that means that Emma is the only one allowed to have a happily ever after. Side note, I did hate that they killed Emma's baby daddy and put her with Captain Hook. Justice for Balefire. Hell, I even liked her better with Pinocchio than Captain Hook. Him and his perpetual, inexplicable eyeliner. He had a hook for a hand. How did he put on eyeliner every day? And don't say he still had one good hand. You try to put on eyeliner one-handed and see how far you get. Anyway, first they mess up Regina and Robin Hood. Oh, R&R. By having Emma bring Robin's ex Marion back to Storybrooke. But of course, she's really Zelena, the Wicked Witch of the West, who sleeps with Robin Hood and gets pregnant with his child. Girl, Once Upon a Time was messier than a soap opera, especially with Emma being the same age as her parents. Somehow, Robin and Regina get past this and stay together.
Regina, you are my future.
But then Robin Hood died.
Ladies first.
Because apparently Regina isn't allowed to have a happily ever after. I get it. She was the evil queen. She put everyone in the Enchanted Forest under a curse. And I think she even had to sacrifice her beloved horse for the curse. Yes, that was very evil. But she redeemed herself. She saved Storybrooke several times over. She deserved a little love in her life, especially since it was losing love that sent her on this destructive path in the first place. And they didn't just kill Robin Hood, they obliterated his soul. So she can't even see him in the afterlife.
Nothing for you!
But Captain Guyliner died and Emma was able to go get him back from the afterlife. Because Emma is allowed to be happy, even after she went dark. And Regina covered up for her, but Regina can't even get a boo thing. So then Regina takes Dr. Jekyll's serum and then literally splits herself from her dark side. Now there is an evil queen with no redeeming qualities at all. Kind of like on Smallville, you know I had to bring it up, when Lex was split into good Lex and bad Lex. He was put back together, but from then on he was on a slippery slope into pure evil. But Regina gave the evil queen some of her good magic, and somehow even the purely evil queen was redeemed. Because deep down, Regina is not evil. She was just hurt.
The evil queen.
Your evil half is here,
Well, she's not evil, not completely. And yes, she's here.
and you trust her.
Well, of course I do. She's me.
Her mother was awful. Her sister was awful. Her lover died by her sister's hand. She was left to raise her dead lover's baby with her awful half-sister. Regina been through a lot. By the end, I think Storybrooke and the Enchanted Forest merged and Regina is dubbed the Good Queen.
Ready for a new adventure?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
We're not going to talk about season 7 because I didn't watch it. I mean, I started watching it, but it was clearly a jump the shark moment. If they had did the time jump into Henry's storyline a few seasons before, it might have been better. But by then, it felt like they were just all out of ideas and were just throwing spaghetti on the wall. Plus, Regina had got her happy ending, and that was all I cared about at that point. So yeah, Regina is my favorite bad girl turned good. Blonda Perilla played her with such depth and many layers. And the thing I love most about Regina is that when she turned good, she didn't become squeaky clean. She was always willing to do something morally questionable in order to win.
You nipped him. We can bleed. We can hurt him. And if we can hurt him, we can kill him.
And we like our good guys a little flawed around here. So, did you watch Once Upon a Time? Did you think they straight played Regina? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy my videos, please support my channel by subscribing, joining my membership, or donating through Ko-fi, Cash App, or Super Thanks. Or you can purchase merch related to my fantasy novel, or just buy my fantasy novel, The Fairy Princess. And let's continue the conversation in the Fairy Princess Facebook group. All links in the description.